Welcome to a writing video by Rebecca. So I'm going to talk about my novels that I'm writing and how to get yours. And so some writing exercises you could do is, I have a book that has lots of writing exercises. I have a couple books, but one says, describe 3 kinds of rain and how they make you feel. So another one that we all know is the free write one. Sit down, set a time for 10 to 20 minutes, just write what comes from your heart. And so just write and let things come out. And so I am going to read from Beautiful Madness. I have it printed out so I can read from it. I don't have Strays or Kiona printed out. So I started Kiona when I was 12, the second time I was 12, thinking I was 12 chronologically, really arbitrary something, but anyways, when I was 12, I wrote Magic Kiona, and now I'm more Christian, and I'm against magic, so I'm rewriting it, calling it Kiona, and Kiona is a secret agent. In her dreams, she goes places and fights evil, and sends the people to Antarctica. In her waking life, she sits in a wheelchair and sleeps and dreams, and is jealous of her siblings. And I haven't written this version of Kiona yet. In the first version, she learns how to walk, and then she goes to the forest. The Russian spies are after her mother, so she goes there to fight the Russian spies. So I'm outlining Kiona. I think I need to do that for Strays, because I have 23 pages on Strays, and I'm really stuck. I think that is this. See how many pages I have? This is my main project, Beautiful Madness. And I've been editing it, reading the manuscript, and then looking at mine and deciding which one I want to keep. So I'm going to read the first paragraph. I would like to keep one of mine secret so people will want to buy it. And I can't read straight to you because I have my computer camera and it just wouldn't work. I'd have to pause it and I would lose it. And finally, the spells, the devils in hell, were putting me off. They made my nose look ugly, my face look ugly, they made my hair look the color it's not. So finally I look white, and I'm really happy about it, even though I shouldn't care what I look like. I do. So first off, everything in this novel is fictional. And this novel is a stream of consciousness novel. So, last night I found myself singing with an elf voice. Stephen and I are sitting together in a room staring at a turned-off TV. I told him, we're here, alone together. Stephen nods and smiles. I say, we could start something if you want. We can be alone together. We are telling the story. We hover in the air, hugging and kissing. This is the story of kinship. Listen, this story is the beginning of flowers blossoming, and honeybees sucking on nectar, and mystical fireflies lighting up a rainbow-ashing sky. Close your eyes, quiet down, and listen. The rain calls us. It echoes, and we stand outside, underneath a dark sky, catching the rain. We spin around and around, little kids in love with the torrent of rain. God's tears opening our hearts, ganja pouring into our lungs, waking us up. We are here, and so are you. There is chaos and madness everywhere, and there is an aching hurting that must be shared. So this novel is about madness, and the main character, I would guess, is Amy, and the story revolves around how she finds God and stops being depressed and suicidal. And so, I printed out the first 339 pages, and I have 379. So, I just randomly opened this, so I found chapter 13. A long time ago, I participated in Occupy Pittsburgh and smoked ganja with druggies and anarchists. I wasn't a druggie, though. God told me to respect it, and that it isn't a drug. It's an herb and a flower for your meditation inspiration. I would wander around Earth, mostly America, smoking weed and talking to God. I made friends. Most of them secretly hated me because I was different, and they were different in a different way. I went to the meetings. Damon didn't. He was there because he was homeless, kicked out of his grandmother's house. I met Fluffy too. He raped me and then faked his death. Sure, he did heroin, I believe that part, but he didn't overdose. And if he did, he survived. When I was visiting Moreland's house after the Occupy camp was evicted, Damon's friend River tried to force me to drink cyanide while I was having an artistic freak-out, hitting my head against the ceiling, wondering if I was Frodo, wanting to be an archangel, not a hobbit. River poisoned me and I drank it, and it tasted like water. God turned it into water, and I realized I'm immortal, and of course, I'm not Frodo. I'm more like that Chinese girl in chocolate. I'm more like that Chinese girl chocolate in the movie Chocolate. After I drank the cyanide, Damon and River grabbed me. Damon had my legs, River had my arms, and I pulled my leg. I kicked Damon with all my super strength. They were trying to kill me, and after I moved on, I am 90% sure Damon stabbed me. Okay, so that was that. Let's see what else I have. Sometimes falling can be fun. A series of failures a series of failures is progression. I got me back walk over and back them on a raised surface. That's the start. After I get that mastered, I'll try with an even lower raised surface, like a panel mat. Then I'll try it without a panel mat. I did a beam drill where you do one leg squat and touch your knees. Okay, I don't like this part. It's just instructions for gymnastics. Okay. Madness means you have a dream. It means you feel something so deeply that your heart may crash into a brick of wall and break, shatter. Madness means you care, like ocean waves crashing back and forth. Madness is the riptide in the ocean, carrying you out to sea. Madness is the glorious rescue of finding a small island to live on for a while until you're rescued. And sometimes the island is so beautiful that you don't want to be rescued. There's no fear and you're happy. The only problem is there is no food and you're alone. So you need that helicopter that sees you stranded on a small grassy island, waiting for a friend. Sometimes madness is seeing the world as it is, not the myth, the illusion that the world really is, not the mirage, the monster Earth became, and the paradise heaven is becoming. They drug you for your creativity and vision, and try as hard as they can to take it away from you. The only problem is they can't, and that makes them angry. That anger is bad for the heart. They try to rip your love, your telepathy with your family and friends, straight out of your heart. They try to force it to be normal. Liam doesn't care about normal or what the other kids think of him. He does his best and draws what he sees Rose as during his art class. His vision of the little girl he always dreams about. Liam wears long sleeves and says it's because he gets cold easily, and it's a psychic lie. He's an elf, and Rose lives far away. He knows that elvish heartbreak is real, and it happens even when it's quieter. If your soulmate is far away, you get hypothermia, your legs feel weak and painful, and your chest hurts, and you get headaches. He's read fanfictions about her, and he dreads it, because he's starting to love Rose, and senses that she lives far away. Sometimes Leanne dreads recess. Outside, especially in the winter, he gets cold. He's freezing waiting in line to get in. When you're not in line, it's okay, because you can run around and jump and exercise as much as you want. During recess, they let kids be kids. The other kids throw balls and play basketball, and a part of Leanne wants to stand out and do different things. The other kids throw balls and play basketball, and a part of Liam wants to stand out and do things different. He runs as fast as he can to get the ball, and jumps up and ducks into the basketball hoop. He smiles and bounces the ball around, and he knows there are other kids who like playing basketball, so he throws the ball on the ground and runs around. Sometimes he sits in the grass and things, watching all the other kids playing. He doesn't want to let go of this. So, as I've been reading this, I've been finding my typos and the things that I could probably write in a different way. It's not saying how long it's been. It's been 9 minutes and 11 seconds. So, I know I said I was only going to read the first paragraph, but I like the last part of my novel better than all of this that I printed out. My ear is supposed to be pointy. It's not pointy yet. It makes me annoyed. So, I guess I should talk about how I got 379 pages written. I guess it's just a dedication, forcing yourself to open the Microsoft Word every day. Take your journal. First off, buy a journal you think is beautiful, something that gets into your soul. I bought this one. It was really expensive. They put these beads on to make it cost even more. They told me it was going to be $60. I asked them to put on a order for me so I could buy it after Christmas. And after Christmas, I had the money to buy it. So, when you don't feel like opening wood, just take a beautiful journal and say, well, I'm writing a beautiful journal, so write beautiful words. So, that's one exercise. Write things in a journal. I think it's in this one that I wrote my exercises for Q&A. So, for Q&A, I wrote two things. I'm going to read the part. This was really hard. I tried to write in the point of view of a 75-year-old Christian old man. His name is Zine, Xene. I exercise every day. Retired. I go to the gym at 4 a.m. every morning and then drive to buy exotic food, making protein and food for the week. I don't mind being an old man. Few wrinkles have captured me, and my white-gray hair glimmers almost silver. After I eat breakfast, I smile and eagerly take out my Bible. I meditate on my Heavenly Father's Word. I read a short section and then reread it and write down my impressions. Sometimes I miss being young. I feel young and robust and full of energy. Old age is not a disease. It's more than a coming of age. It imparts wisdom, and sometimes I know in a few hundred years I could go younger if I wanted to. After physical and spiritual breakfast, I go out to the grassy backyard and sit and meditate by the garden. Kay comes outside and dances around. I tell her that she could be of some use and venture to the zealous garden, pull up some weeds, and water the flowers. I smile at my youngest granddaughter. I think about Huna, and for a while I've been wanting to help her walk. I've been wanting to preach to her. With God, all things are possible. I think about my wife and smile, wondering why she dyes her hair, usually white hair, bright urban red. She sits on the deck on a rocking chair. We gaze at each other, knowing we'll have each other forever. And that's what I want in Zine's point of view. And this is a section in Kuno's point of view. It's in second person. You sit in that chair, gazing at little Kay. Kay runs around, a 6-year-old child with fierce energy. The couch seems enticing, silver suede, a great place to lie down. Sometimes you feel numb even when sitting down. A grandfather Zine smiles upon you, as if he has a secret he wants to give you. Some secret wisdom, some truth from God. I could tell he wants to tell you, pick up your mat and walk, in Jesus' name. Except he doesn't. Your hands have grown strong. You push your wheelchair all the way over to the couch, and Zine helps you get up to lie down on it. When you get there, the soft couch sends you off to dreamland. When you wake up, you're in the woods, running fast. You think you can't even walk, so you're pretty sure this is a dream. Another secret agent dream. You're chasing a vile rapist, murderer. You punch him and knock him down to the ground. You're angry at him because he's hurt people, and at yourself because you survived the car accident when you were 5. I was 8, and I was sent straight to heaven. No pain, I promise. I didn't die. You wake up back on the couch, sweating. Tears roll down your pale but rough face, stinging your eyes. You are remembering me, the stories I always told you. You wish it could have been you. Purple lilies dance around in your mind as you explore the place between dreaming and awake. Drift away and have real dreams, beautiful ones and nightmares about cults and demons. And so I just wrote a poem I'll read to you. Fierce white water, ugly horrors underneath threaten to engulf us, paralyze us. The raft bounces, sways, sings. Its melody stops when it flips over. The water rushes over my eyes, and my sun-bright orange life jacket protects me. I find myself safe on another raft. We drift towards the shore. Food beckons, lest we become the fruit. That's all I'll do for now. Anyways, keep writing and do your best. Just Try to make it more poetic. Try to find a way to hook the reader or something. Anyways, keep going. You can do it.